The mystical tragedy of the 27 Club. The 27 Club is one of pop culture's most chilling mysteries. It refers to a group of immensely talented musicians, artists and actors who tragically died at the age of 27. While not an official club, the pattern is hard to ignore, a haunting intersection of fame, brilliance, and untimely death. This age seems to mark a turning point for some of the world's most iconic figures, whose legacies often feel larger than life. Is it mere coincidence, a curse, or perhaps the crushing weight of creative genius? The story begins with Robert Johnson, a blues legend from the 1930s. His life is shrouded in myth, with tales claiming he sold his soul to the devil at a crossroads in exchange for unparalleled musical talent. Johnson died mysteriously at the age of 27, possibly poisoned, leaving behind only a few recordings, but an outsized legacy that influenced countless musicians. The 27 Club became a recognized phenomenon decades later with the tragic deaths of Brian Jones, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and Jim Morrison between 1969 and 1971. Brian Jones, a founding member of the Rolling Stones, Jones drowned in his swimming pool under suspicious circumstances in 1969. Jimi Hendrix, widely regarded as one of the greatest guitarists of all time, Hendrix died in 1970 from asphyxiation after an overdose of barbiturates. Janis Joplin, a powerhouse vocalist of the counterculture movement, Joplin died in 1970 from a heroin overdose. Jim Morrison, the enigmatic frontman of The Doors, Morrison died in 1971 of heart failure in Paris. The exact cause remains unclear. The 27 Club's haunting legacy continued into the modern era. Kurt Cobain, the grunge icon and lead singer of Nirvana, joined the club in 1994. Cobain, who struggled with depression and addiction, died by suicide, cementing his status as a voice for the misunderstood. Amy Winehouse, a soul legend with a voice as haunting as her lyrics, died in 2011 from alcohol poisoning after years of battling addiction and mental health struggles. Both artists epitomize the intense highs and devastating lows of fame, leaving behind music that continues to resonate with fans worldwide. Theories about the 27 Club abound. Psychological and social factors. The late 20s can be a tumultuous time, especially for those living under the microscope of fame. Substance abuse and mental health issues often compound the pressures of public life. Mystical or symbolic interpretations. Some view the number 27 as a spiritual or karmic threshold, a point where human creativity becomes too great a burden for the mortal world. Coincidence or cultural myth. Statisticians point out that the prevalence of famous deaths at 27 is no greater than at other ages. However, the prominence of these figures amplifies the pattern, making it seem more significant than it is. The 27 Club is more than a list of untimely deaths. It's a stark reminder of the cost of creative brilliance. Its members lived intensely, creating works that changed the world, yet struggled under the weight of their own genius and the pressures of fame. Their stories are tragic, but their art lives on. Jimi Hendrix's guitar solos still electrify, Amy Winehouse's voice still aches, and Kurt Cobain's lyrics still echo with the pain and beauty of being human. Perhaps their brief time on Earth was enough to create something eternal, proof that even in tragedy, inspiration can endure. So is the 27 Club just coincidence? Or is there something more at play? That's for each of us to decide. But one thing remains certain: their legends will never fade. Alan Wilson, 1943-1970, member of Canned Heat, died of a drug overdose. Chris Bell, 1951-1978, founder of the power pop band Big Star, died in a car crash. Kristen Pfaff, 1967-1994, bassist for Hole, died of a heroin overdose. Anton Yelchin, 1989-2016. Actor best known for his role in Star Trek, died in a freak car accident. This mysterious club, whether coincidental or cosmic, remains an enduring symbol of the fine line between brilliance and fragility.